In the previous video, I have taught you about journal entry, means how to pass journal entries in the books of account, that is also known as journal entry. So very few entries we have passed yesterday in the previous video. Now we will be discussing some more journal entries, how to pass the journal entries, and for this you will have to refer to NCERT question number, let's say 30. Question number 30, recording of transaction 1. In this chapter you have to go and see recording of transaction first. NCERT question number 30. That question we are journalizing. Here the question is given that we have to pass journal entry for this. Let us first of all draw the format of the journal also, so that you are well aware of the format as well. This is the format of a journal. That is, first is date, then particulars, next LF, that is ledger folio, here amount in rupees, and debit you write at the top. Here you write credit amount in rupees. Journal, since in the question nothing is given regarding it, is journal in the books of Hema is started business. Journal in the books of Hema. Journal entries, better you write journal entries in the books of Hema. First, date is also given 2000. Maybe in your book it is previous edition is there. So 2005 is given. You go and you can check your book also. It may be 2016-17 also. Let's see. This is the year. First is December 1. Hema has started business with cash 1 lakh. Now here the two accounts involved with cash and Hema. These are the two accounts which are involved in this. Now, when the Hema, this is the person who is starting the business, and the person who starts the business, his or her amount is represented by capital. So when business is being started, cash will be coming into the business, means there will be increase in cash into the business. And cash is an asset for us, and for increase in asset, account is debited. So cash account will be debited. Here Hema has started the business, so Hema's share in the business will be represented by capital. So for rule for capital, if capital increases, it is credited. So our entry will be, first of all, while passing journal entry, you have to write the debit amount and account, and thereafter we write the credit account as well as amount also. First debit amount is written, so cash account will be written. Cash account, debit should be written here, the ledger folio column. Cash account, it should be debited, and amount should be written in the debit column in front of it. Now capital account will be credited because there is increase in capital. For increase in capital, it is credited. Means amount of capital will increase because Hema is bringing so much cash as capital. So capital will be increasing into the business. The credit part is written after some indentation. If some space is left, then you write to capital account. 1 lakh will be written in the credit column in front of capital. After the journal entries have been passed, we write a brief description of the whatever entry we have passed. This is being business started. You can write in short, being business started by Hema with rupees 1 lakh cash. You can write this way also. Let's write in short. After the journal entry has been passed, narration written, you have to draw one line below the narration. Now come to the next journal entry. Next is open a bank account with SBI on That is December 2nd. On December 2nd, a bank account has been opened. Now, if you open a bank account, what happens? Cash will be going out of the business, means there will be decrease in cash, because you will be depositing for opening the bank account, you will be depositing cash in the bank, there will be decrease in cash, and cash is an asset, and when asset decreases, it is credited. Now, you have opened a bank account, so bank account will, a new account will come into being, that is bank account. Bank account, again, this bank account is an asset for us. It is an asset, and bank account, in bank our balance will increase. When bank balance is increased, since asset is increasing, for increase in asset, it is to be debited. So in this entry, what we will be doing? Bank account will be debited because there is increase in bank balance, and bank balance is an asset for us. For increase in asset, it is to be debited. So bank account will be debited. We will be debiting by bank account debit, and cash account will be credited because cash is an asset. If we are opening bank account, then cash will be going out of the business. There will be decrease in cash. So cash account will be credited. We will be writing to cash account. Amount is 30,000. 30,000 on the debit column in front of debit amount, and in front of cash account in the credit column 30,000 will be written. In narration, in short, you can write being bank account opened. Being bank account opened with, you can say HDFC or SBI, you can say with SBI. That's all. And after that, after narration, underline is there. Next, third, on December 4th. Next, see what is happening. Purchase goods from Ashu. December 4th, goods is purchased from Ashu. When goods come into the business, if you are purchasing goods will be coming, there will be increase in goods, and goods is an asset. For increase in asset, account is to be debited. But in the last video, I told you, instead of goods, if goods are purchased, we write purchases account. If goods are sold, we write sales account. So here when goods are purchased, we will be writing purchases account. Means there is an increase in goods, means increase in purchases. So purchase is an goods in an asset. If asset increases, it is to be debited. So purchases account will be debited. Other parties involved is ASU. One important thing to be kept in mind in this journal entry is that whenever in a transaction some purchase or sales is given and nothing is mentioned about cash and name of the party is also given, just like here, goods has been purchased from ASU and nothing is mentioned regarding whether the goods have been purchased or cash or on credit, and name of the party is given. So in this case, it is assumed that it is a credit purchase, no cash has been paid. So in this case, purchase account will be debited, and name this, since it is a credit purchase, because we are assuming that the name of the party is given and no cash is involved, so this is a credit purchase. So one more account will be opened, that is ASU account. ASU will be a creditor for us, this creditor to whom we have to pay. So ASU is a creditor and creditor is a liability because we have to pay the person. Creditor is a liability and liability is increasing. For increase in liability, rule is it is to be credited. So first of all, we write the debit account. Debit account will be purchases account. Purchases account debit. Purchases account debit. And thereafter we write the credit account. Credit account here is ASU account. To ASU account. Amount is 20,000. 20,000 in the credit column also. In front of ASU, it should be written. It should be kept in mind that debit amount should be written in the debit column in front of debit account, and credit amount should be written in the credit column in front of the credit account. Narration we will be writing being goods purchased, being goods purchased. On credit also you can write here in the narration because it is a credit purchase also, being goods purchased on credit. Now next, after the narration we can draw one line. Next is on December 6. Let's see. December 6, what is happening? Sold goods to Rahul for cash. Here things is very clearly mentioned. Goods are being sold. Sold for cash. Here name of the party is as given. One thing again we have to keep in mind here, the name of the party is given as well as cash is also mentioned. That it is sold for cash. So since here we will be getting the cash immediately. We are selling the goods and getting the cash, means there will be increase in cash because goods are sold and we are getting cash immediately. It is a cash sale. So there will be increase in cash. If increase in cash is there and cash is an asset, see if asset increases it is to be debited, so cash account will be debited. Moreover, when goods are sold, instead of goods account we write sales. If goods are purchased we write purchases. If goods are sold we write sales. So here sales account will be credited because if you are selling, goods will be going out of the business. And goods is an asset, if asset decreases, it is to be credited. So sales account will be credited. So entry will be cash account debit. Cash account debit because cash is an asset, and if you are selling goods, you will be getting cash. There will be increase in cash in the business to the extent of 15,000. There will be increase to sales account because goods are going out of the business and goods is an asset. If asset goes out of the business, it is to be credited 15,000. In the narration we will be writing being goods sold. Being goods sold. This much possible. These 4 general entries only we are discussing just now. Tomorrow we will, in the next video, we will be discussing some more general entries, but try to do on your own all these things.